If the mid-90s video games were right, then car racing is going to be obsolete in the coming years. People are going to continue to race, but only in new, fancy hover vehicles. One of the best examples of this possible future of racing was Jet Moto, which imagined the future of motocross racing to become something like hover jet skiing. And if reality is anything like Jet Moto, this is going to be even faster and more violent. Jet Moto took 20 racers, put them on hoverbikes, and had them race and fight for first place. The game offers plenty of racers to choose from, including both male and female racers. Each one has their own stats and abilities, and sponsor. It's nice to know in the future, even after car racing has fallen to the side, there is still going to be Mountain Dew and Butterfingers. At least the staples of my diet are going to make it. The racing in the game was really the best part. The tracks feature multiple locations with a variety of surfaces. You will be racing on a beach, and the next thing you know, the track will continue onto the water. There are also swamps and mountains. The tracks were also detailed, which affected your hoverbike. This was really impressive in the early years of the PlayStation. I can remember the graphics being really impressive, with the water effects and biker animations affecting the play. It really felt like you were watching a futuristic sport. While the graphics haven't aged well, they still have that early 3D charm. What doesn't have any charm is the difficulty. I would either be the victim to the track's tricks, or racers, or just not fast enough. It was still fun to race, even though I always lost. But there was also multiplayer, which was much more fun to me. But one thing that was undeniably great was the soundtrack. The surf rock goes surprisingly well, even though they are from different times. But one thing that has gone away over the years is the sense of speed, and that is, in some degree, the fault of other games in the series. When this was released, it felt so fast, but after 2 sequels were released, this one just doesn't have that same sense anymore. It actually feels kind of slow in comparison. While this started the Jet Moto series with a bang, the later entries left this game feeling obsolete. It may be worth your time for the memories, but will not hold your attention like later games.